In the 1989 Bassmaster Classic, Hank Parker secured a memorable victory. But the defining moment nearly belonged to Jim Bitter. Leading for the first 2 days with the heaviest catches, Bitter's hopes unraveled when he dropped a crucial fish on the final day.
Look out, boy, don't get in there.
Despite a near 4-pound lead, a misstep in measuring cost him the decisive catch. Bitter had the win in hand, quite literally.
Oh, no!
But it slipped away.
Folks, the next man coming in, and he's a danger. He's subject to be like a rattlesnake. He can strike anytime. From Denver, North Carolina, Hank Parker. Hank Parker, 8th place with 16 pounds and 14 ounces. He needs 13 pounds and 13 ounces to take the lead.
I knew Jim Bitter and I were within an ounce or two. I knew that. So I come in and put all the fish in the bag.
Got to have a limited bass.
The Classic is filled with so much emotion in front of so many people. When you win it, you know, you might be in front of 15,000 people.
8th place yesterday, a long way to go.
I've seen the ebbs and flows and the highs and lows and, you know, of all of it, whether it be a Classic like Jim Bitter losing. These people in the stands, Ray had them in the palm of his hand, man. He could work the crowd.
He can do it. Hank Parker can do it, can he? He still did it, folks.
Ray says, oh my gosh, the biggest string of the tournament. Hank Parker, Denver, North Carolina, biggest string of the tournament. Hank, let's hold those fish up. I said, no, Ray, I'm not gonna hold them up. Put them on the scale. He put the mic down and grabbed me by the head, you know, and he said, look, this thing's gonna be a lot more dramatic if you'll hold those fish up. I said, Ray, it's enough drama for me like it is. Put them on the scale.
Don't do it slow. I know how a man feels on death row. I've been sitting out there for about 30 minutes. I'm about to have a heart attack. Put them on the scale, Dewey.
And Ray kept talking and talking to Hank. And finally, Hank looked up and says, put them on the scales, Dewey. He didn't want to hear Ray talking anymore. He was afraid some of that water would get out.
Just a second.
Put them on the scale.
I just got to ask you one question. You realize that 13 pounds will put you in the lead?
Put them on the scale. Let's see what I got.
All right, put them on the scale.
And so he put them on the scales and I won by 2 ounces. And I'm completely convinced, had I held all those fish up and let those water drops drop off, I'd have never won that Classic.
We're gonna let the governor make the call. Now let's remember, folks, he's gotta have 6'10" to win. All right, watch it.
6 pounds, 7 ounces. 6'7".
The heart-wrenching loss left Bitter just 2 ounces short of Parker's total, marking one of bass fishing's most unforgettable agony of defeat stories. Capitalizing on Bitter's setback, Parker unknowingly seized the opportunity, demonstrating his skill and composure to claim his 2nd Classic title in a remarkable triumph.
Come from behind, beautiful job. 31 pounds, 6 ounces. 2 ounces. He won by 2 ounces.